Today I woke up sick, so I took it easy by watching and analyzing every Jurassic Park movie. Should I put a decorative item here? It's pretty poncy of me to be in front of a bookshelf right now. Bit of art in the background. That looks like shit. I like Duchamp's fountain quite a lot. It gives me a lot to think about, and that's what I like art to do. What makes the fountain interesting is the fact that an ordinary urinal was displayed in an art gallery. Like, the art is not in the object itself, but in the act of displaying it in the gallery context. It was made in 1917, but I think that still to this day, this is kind of a revolutionary piece. There's a kind of undercurrent of cultural belief that real art is things like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, Michelangelo's David. It's the same belief that leads people to ejaculate all over photorealism for some reason, and it's the same belief that leads people to believe that AI art, and it's the, like, why can't I say that? And it's the same belief that leads people to believe that AI art could actually replace artists. It's reducing art down to a display of technical mastery. By this logic, if the anatomy is perfect, if the rendering has a lifelike level of detail, if it does everything by the book and with technical excellence, that's what makes good art. I disagree. I think that's what makes good content. I don't want to make content. I think it's important for me to say I'm not comfortable saying that content is not art, but I'm equally uncomfortable saying that it is definitely art. Like, Mr. Beast videos are definitely content, but I am less definite about calling it art. There's an uncanny valley kind of quality to trying to evaluate something like Mr. Beast as art, a kind of cognitive dissonance that just isn't there when you evaluate it as content. I do not want to be Mr. Beast. For a long time now, I've been really compelled by the YouTube channel Little Joel. It's a side channel to the extremely sexy video essay channel Big Joel, run by multimillionaire and very sexy man Henry Little Joel Big Joel. And it was originally conceived of as a substitute for Twitter. It came about in the early days of Elon Musk's takeover when it looked like the site would simply break at any second. The best way to describe what the Little Joel channel is would be short form content. Sometimes it will be something silly, like my personal favorite video of all time, Hey Booby Champs, Let's Get Twisted.
Hey Booby Champs, let's get it twisted.
Other times it will be responding to a TikTok or a weird tweet that he's got stuck in his head. Sometimes it's scripted, sometimes it's partially scripted, sometimes it's not scripted at all. Pretty much since that channel began, I've wanted to make videos like that. But here's the thing. Isn't that just content? I've been having this argument with myself for at least a full year now. There are many videos on TikTok where, if you took them out of TikTok and displayed them to me in a different context, I think they are art. But while they are still on TikTok, I am incapable of seeing them as anything but content. In 1917, Duchamp took an ordinary urinal, signed it, and displayed it in a gallery, and I think that's art. In 2022, the Little Joel channel took short-form content and put it on YouTube, and I think that is art. Context matters. I'd like to make some little videos this year. I'd like them to be silly sometimes. Sometimes I'd like them to strike you quite profoundly, but I'd always like them to be art. I'm going to do a couple takes of that. I feel like I have a face that's kind of like Benedict Cumberbatch, like an alien face, you know what I mean? But it's not a bad thing. Like, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch is kind of past his time, past his cultural relevance. But you know, if he asked me today if I was down, am I going to say no?